Hey guys, what up? Woody here again with another Pokemon Platinum Wi-Fi battle. My match today was actually a war match in the Team Storm versus Team DESU war. But before I get to that, I'd just like to say a quick thank you to Perius from YouTube, Pojo, and Team DESU. He was pimping me out on his YouTube videos this week, and he brought me a few extra subscribers. So thanks very much for that, Tup. If you haven't checked him out, go do it now. He's a really experienced player and an awesome battler, and you could probably learn a lot from his videos. So his link will be in the description. Go do that. Also, in his videos, he normally says that he drinks coffee from his little Pikachu Nintendo mug thing, but I'm afraid, Tup, you have been topped. I only drink my nice British tea from a pirate goblet. That's right, a pirate goblet. Nothing can top that. That is good pirate tea. And, oh, of course, on a Nintendo DS coaster, no less. I mean, come on, Tup. You've been top there. So, yeah, thanks for the pimping, dude. My battle today was against jiraiya07 from Pojo Forums. It was really long, so I better stop this intro right now. I won't spoil anything for you. You'll see all that at the end, what the score was. But all I can say is it was a really epic match. And good game, dude.
Hey guys, so here's the match against Jiraiya. As I said, this match is really long, so let's just get straight into it. He leads with Latias and me with Metagross, and I don't know what it's going to do, so I just Meteor Mash straight away. But he goes into this thing to take it, which is nice. And I predict a Will-O-Wisp or Overheat, and he does, so I get a Flash Fire boost. So now I know, unless he's got a Heatran, the Fire Blast is going to do a lot to anything. But he brings in Blissey, which is gay, but I get a crit, so that's quite good. He predicts to switch out and goes for the Soft Boiled, which was nice. And I predict him to switch out, so I just go for my Stealth Rock. And he goes back into the Rotom H. So I switch out into Heatran, but he predicts that nicely and goes for the Discharge instead. And luckily he doesn't get the Paralysis. I go for the Fire Blast and Miss, which wouldn't have mattered anyways. Switch back into the Gross, he goes for the Seismic Toss. Now he switches back in Rotom H. So as you can see, it's a very boring start to the match, but we're both just playing really safe and not trying to over-predict or anything. And I think I actually scout out most of his team while he only sees like 3 of my Pokemon, so I did well from that aspect. So yeah, as you can see, Discharge, I got the Power Hacks. I go for the Bullet Punch now after my attack boost, and I get Power Hacked. So whatever, I die, but it wouldn't have really mattered anyways. It wouldn't have done much. So now I switch in Heatran, go for the Fire Blast. He switches in Blissey again, because that's what Blisseys do. They take special shit. So yeah, now we both do a double switch there. Him with his Latias, me with the Flygon. I go for the U-turn on his Jirachi, and yeah, bring in Heatran. So I go for the Fire Blast and miss, while he brings in Blissey. I switch out, go for the Flygon, but he Toxics, which actually turns out to really screw my Flygon over, but you'll see that later. I U-turn, doing a little bit damage to it as he gets hurt by rocks as well. He gets leftovers back and switches out into Blissey again to take the Fire Blast. And I mean, I do actually have Explosion on this Heatran, which I was tempted to use so many times in this battle, but yeah, and right there I thought that second Fire Blast would kill. I was so close, but it doesn't, so it gets a Soft Boiled off, which is really gay, because now when I switch, you can get another Soft Boiled off, so it's full health, which was such a waste. So yeah, as you can see, my Flygon's just going to be hurt by like minimum poison every turn, but it really hurts him as there's like lots of switches, so it's pretty much like he's got Stealth Rocks up or something, but just not on my other Pokemon. So yeah, I go for the Dragon Pulse to try and finish off the Rotom, and he switches in Blissey again. I think I've already got like 2 Fire Blast PPs left now, or 3 maybe. So yeah, I go out to the Flygon, and I think this is going to be faster because, well, I think it's going to be Scarfed. So I predict right and go into Heatran, which was nice. I go for the Earth Power, but he just switches to Blissey again, which I should be predicting by now, but, you know, that Rotom's not dead yet, so he could easily just switch that in and kill my Heatran. So anyways, he goes into the Fortress, and I go for the U-turn, which is nice because he switched in Blissey for some reason. But now I go into Infernape, which I was just waiting for the perfect time to get in on that fucking Blissey. I go for the U-turn, which I still think will kill Rotom, but it doesn't, which I suppose is good because then he'll know what I'm going to switch in. So yeah, he goes for the Blissey again as I Dragon Pulse to try and kill the Rotom. Doesn't work again. 2 Dragon Pulses won't kill it, so he's allowed to get the Soft Boiled off as I bring in Flygon. I get hurt by poison, and I just go straight for the U-turn again as he switches out into Vaporeon, which is something I really didn't want to see, to be honest, but never mind. At this point, I'm totally like, what the fuck? How many walls do you want on your team? So yeah, he protects, and I go for a recover just because I knew he was going to scout me there. So I thought that was hilarious that he did scout me, and he doesn't get to see anything. So I Grass Knot, but he switches in Blissey again, and he goes for the Seismic Toss on the switch, which was really a nice play. I thought he was just soft-boiled. So he brings in this thing to take any attack and dies off Stealth Rock. And I actually went for the U-turn, so he knows I'm probably locked into that now. And I go for it again against the Fortress, which lets him get a layer of spikes up, which was a nice play. I think the score's 5-5 right now. And he brings in this thing to take a Fire Blast, which I don't go for. I actually explode because I know his Rotom's dead, so this will probably kill anything he brings in. Well, do a whole chunk anyways. So I bring Flygon on him Jirachi, and I let him Iron Head just to see what he's going to lock himself into, just so I can get my Gyro in. But it turns out this was for nothing, because when I DD up now, I go for the Taunt, and he actually runs Hidden Power Electric, which I was just really hoping he wouldn't. That really fucked me over. But, you know, what are you going to do? I switch in Celebi to take the second one, and yeah, hopefully scare him out. So I think this time, instead of going for the Grass Knot, I know he's going to switch, so I go for the Thunder Wave, which was awesome because he brings in his Scarf Jirachi, so I was really happy about that. And I go for the Hidden Power to see what he's going to lock himself into, but it actually turns out he gets 3 Power Hacks in a row, which was kind of good because I got to wear him down. I kind of wish I had Hidden Power Fire on my Celebi, but it doesn't matter because this is Hidden Power Ice, and I really needed that to kill Latias if I was on a lot of health, but it turns out that doesn't happen anyways, so either way, it still wouldn't have mattered. So he gets the Ice Punch off and doesn't freeze me. I just keep going for the Hidden Power. He gets another Ice Punch off, still doesn't freeze me. Lag is happening because my fucking people kept on signing out of MSN while I was filming this. So yeah, I recover off the damage and I keep going for that thing, but he gets the freeze eventually, which was good. So I switch out to Gyarados. I was pretty much waiting for my time there. The Ice Punch is not going to do anything after the Intimidate and stuff. I get a DD off now, but it doesn't matter because this Vaporeon completely walls me. I mean, never mind the fact that it actually has Hidden Power Electric, it still walls me from the Protect because all I have is Waterfall and Bounce. And you know, Protect stops Bounce, Water Absorb stops Waterfall, so what am I going to do really? Switching Celebi again, which is all I can do. I predict the switch and I go for another Thunder Wave, which was nice because he didn't switch in Jirachi, he switched in Fortress, which I suppose doesn't care about the Power Hacks, but he gets Power Hacks there, so I guess it does care. Go for the Hidden Power Ice. Again, I wish that was Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, I went for the Recover on the last turn, thinking that a max HP Celebi and mostly it's got a lot of effort in defense and Bold Nature can survive an explosion, which it does. But he switches in Latias, which is gay because I really should have left that Celebi on full health. I should have switched in the Gyarados against the explosion, and I should have left the. This is kind of where it goes downhill for me because I should have left in the Celebi, switched out the Celebi, and then it could have maybe done something against the Latias, I'm not sure. But anyways, he switched into the Jirachi to take the bounce, kills me with the Dragon Pulse, and then I'm thinking I might outspeed it if he's not max speed with Infernape, but he is, so that was pretty good for him. Like I say, solid predictions on both sides. That's me eliminated from the war there. Yeah, he's a really good battler. I really respected him through this match. It was a really nice match that way. The walls really screwed me over. I thought my team was pretty solid though, so I'm not holding anything against him. Good game, dude, and I'll catch you next time.